Oh my God. What have we got here? We have another One Punch Man Season 2 episode. This is episode 6 of Season 2, The Monster Uprising. Oh boy. From all that we've seen, I mean, we saw in the last episode, it was a literal giant flying centipede that had the face of an old man. It honestly looked like the angriest old man who couldn't figure out how this internet shit works. And he's like flying through. He's just like, I'm going to take out all the towers. That way no one can ever use the internets again. And then they got to go back to walking to get their information. Just like I did back in my... Oh, shit. Is that a metal bat? Son of a bitch!
I got to say, Metal Bat. He seems like a pretty cool dude to hang out with.
Oh, dude. Metal Bat, he's a boatload of fun. Except when his little sister's around. Then he turns into a giant wimp.
I mean, that's okay. I don't know. I don't know what I would have done if I had a sister. Of course, my parents have told me they don't know what they would have done if I had a sister.
My mom would always come to my sister's defense, and my sister would always think of ways to make my life a living hell. And not only that, she started resorting to throw D-sized batteries at my head.
Hey, you stick a battery in a tube sock, man, you take care of some business.
Oh, it wasn't a tube sock. She actually literally picked it up off the ground and chucked it at me.
I mean, that works too.
While I was standing in my doorway, ping, right there, and I had a pump knot on my head right here. A pump knot big enough where it needed a birth certificate. Jesus Christ.
I mean, at some point, you just got to get to the point where you start saving your lunch money to buy an airsoft gun.
Well,
and then you're like, I will literally shoot you.
Well, I got a BB gun.
You won't die from it, but you won't like it either.
I got a BB gun.
I mean, you get a tube socket and stick that battery in it and last the Mohicans.
Go flail, go full flail, like. Right,
I'm more of an eye for an eye person. Like if someone pegs me in the head with a battery, I'm picking it up and throwing it back at them, and if I miss, I'm picking it up and throwing it again until I hit them.
Well, here's what happened when I broke the sheetrock. I'm sitting in my room just waiting, and I just hear I hear my dad's car pull up. I hear.
you're like I'm hearing my death come towards me,
and then all of a sudden I hear. He did what? I'm like, yeah. And he's like, open the door, son. I see what you did there. Come on. And then we go outside. We grab the tools and the sheetrock, or extra sheet. We go and grab a sheet of sheetrock from Lowe's. My dad says, you're going to fix that. And I'm like, what? He's like, you're going to fix it. I'm going to show you what to do, and you're going to fix it. I'm like, okay, fine. And yeah, I missed out on a whole day of stuff fixing that piece of sheetrock. And
at least that's better than him beating you half to death or something.
Oh, he did. He did eventually. But it was after and everything. I mean, I didn't escape the... No, here's the thing.
Bullshit.
I know it's bullshit. I didn't escape the whipping. I never escaped the whipping. If my dad wasn't coming home, my mom gave it to me. And I was more afraid of my mom whipping me than my dad. My dad used his hand. My mom used a switch, a belt, a flip-flop. She used a coat hanger. She used a plastic tire iron on my ass. Good God, that woman was vicious back in the day.
Luckily for me, my mom hit me with her flip-flop one time, and then after that, she'll never had to threaten me. And then, when I became like a teenager or whatever.
I was persistent.
Yeah, like when I became a teenager, I started mouthing off, and I just got grounded a bunch of times for talking back to my mom because I'm like, you're not always right. Well, what does all this have to do with One Punch Man again?
Sorry. I don't know. Let's just get to it. I'm just having fun. That's the main point of this. I'm just having fun. Let's go. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. God, that guy still freaks me out with just how weird he looks.
Can you pause for 1 second?
Wait. Hold on. What's up?
The episode that I edited last night left off, I could have sworn, with Saitama getting in the ring with a dude.
I think it's after this. This is a refresher, I think.
Okay, because I don't remember this match. I thought Lightning Mac started off fighting the girl and won against the girl, and that was the first one.
I do remember that.
And then
yeah, I remember that
was
too.
supposed to be fighting that one guy the next match.
Let's see here. You
sure we didn't skip an episode?
Let me go to One Punch Man Season 2, Episode 5, and this is Episode 6. Hold on. Sorry, everybody. We'll probably cut this out. Lightning Max defeats Ring Ring. Zakos reveals that the fighters are paired up based on their looks. Saitama deduces Zakos is weak. And then we missed the post-credit scene where Saitama slapped Zakos out of the ring.
Oh, that's why.
So the entire match was
So we missed the post-credit scene.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, shit.
Shit.
Maybe we should go back and include that real quick.
Yeah, might as well.
Let's check that out before we watch this.
It seemed like there was a lot of time on the end of that other video.
Yeah, it seems like there is. Here, we'll go to it real quick. Oh yeah, there's a full 3 minute or full 2.5 minutes.
I bet the comments on the video before this are going to basically be, "Oh yeah, watch what happened after Christine." Oh.
Easy there, Morty.
Like super Morty mode.
Pretty much.
Super Saiyan Morty.
Oh, Rick. Sorry.
That's what I read them, and the voice I read them in half the time is people losing their fucking minds.
I can see that. They're very I'll say passionate.
Yeah.
To try and not be insulting. So anyway, actually, you know what you can do? You can include like a little thing up above, like a little. It's like, just so you know, we watched the post-credit scene in the next episode, just so you all know.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll do that like as the episode is ending.
Yeah.
Like I'll put a little text on
Like,
screen. It's like, just so you know.
Apologies.
We watched the after credit scene in the beginning of the next
apologies,
episode.
we will look for post-credit scenes from here on out.
Yeah.
Because keep in mind, guys, I mean, we're just getting back into the
So I just tried to look up a list, and it was basically like, there's a lot of them. Just check every episode on this one. So.
All right. We'll do that. All right. So here's the post-credit scene for episode 4. Here we go. Or episode 5. Here we go.
Weak sauce.
Wow, that announcer is brutal.
Damn.
Oh.
下手したら先生はこのまま武術を体験できずに大会を終えるな。これは決勝の相手が決まったかな。
What a rat.
At least somebody recognizes Saitama's skill.
Hey.
It wasn't even a full on slap though. He kind of even just like had it like that. Bloop.
Yeah.
Like, it's like a gnat slap. Like, it's like, get away, man. It's like, get away. Like a paintbrush slap. Like, God. All right, now we are moving on to the next episode.
Beat the devil out of him.
Sorry. Yeah. Good Bob Ross reference there.
じゃないとヒーローとして皆を守れない。君、プロのヒーローなんだっけ？そっか。そんな高い志を持って鍛錬してるんだ。強さを求める理由も人それぞれだからね。始め。稲妻。大車に絵をかかとうとしてる。
Oh, perfect counter.
Ouchies.
Damn, son. Max got fucked up.
What a rat.
Okay, and we will watch the intro because apparently we haven't watched it. Sorry.
I've definitely heard the song, but... Okay, no, never mind. I haven't heard this song. I have not seen this. Whoa. It's a scary looking thing. We'd only seen that ending part, but...
Yeah, not as good an opener as the first season.
I still like it, though.
No, I do too. To
badass.
me, it's a lot like the Attack on Titan Season 2 opener. Nowhere near as strong.
Honestly,
but...
I would rate this higher than the Season 2 opener of Attack on Titan.
Fair enough.
Like, I give basically One Punch Man and Attack on Titan Season 1's openers a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
I give Season 2 Attack on Titan an 8 out of 10. I give this like a 9 out of 10.
Fair enough. But I will say this. A lot of people, okay, I hate that we're pausing this so much and addressing concerns of like previous complaints and everything. I know that Tornado is the older sister to Blizzard. I know this. I say little sister meaning little, small, pequeño. Jesus. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry if y'all can't understand that. You know what? Never mind. Going through the effort of explaining shit to the internet's like hitting your head against a brick wall.
It's really not that important, guys.
Oh, you can't. Don't say that, dude. You'll offend the entire internet.
And they'll be okay.
Yeah.
なんでお前そんなに冷静なの？
さすがに先生レベルのものは現れないだろうが、ただあの男なら武術を体験したいという先生を満足させられるかもしれない。これは
A 級ヒーロー？強そうには見えんな。イナズマックスを倒した水流に俺が勝てたらランキング順位にプラスの影響があるかもしれない。
And that's why you're going to lose because that's all you care about, Snick.
大変だ。この近くに凶悪な怪人が出たらしい。すぐに避難させなければまずい。
Oh man.
その必要はない。バカさん。安心しろ。会場内に怪人が侵入した場合は俺が退治してやる。
怪人発生か。
Ballsy.
しかし件数が多すぎるな。CC、この町にも発生している。大会の邪魔はさせない。雑魚が何匹いようと直ちに排除する。
なんだよ、全然弱くねえじゃねえか。
Snick.
俺だって自分が強者の位置にいると信じたい。だが現実を見るとうんざりするぞ。トップヒーローの戦場はどこもかしこも怪物だらけでな。
焼却。助かった。
The demon cyborg. What
Man,
a
I bet the
name.
property values are crap in his neighborhood.
Like, oh, I'm glad he killed the monster. Man, I have to drive down that street to go home now.
I guess it pays to have like a four-wheeler or a Humvee or something like that where you can go over roads like that.
Whoa.
Dave.
Dave
Humpty
advances.
Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa. Squish the giant caterpillar.
付近にもう一匹いるはずだ。居場所を答えるか。生き絶えるまで苦痛に苦しむ。選べ。
虫頑張れよ。
うっせえ、俺は元バンク先生の2番弟子だぞ。結構でかいな。この人顔怖いな。お前の顔面ちょうだい。
No, you don't.
お前の顔も剥ぎ取っていい。
Yikes.
Best of luck to you, but don't think so.
Even if he did, he just put a new one on.
No shit. Uh-oh. Use that prototype armor now.
どうよ、俺の包丁さばき。
Oh.
ページフィスト。消えろ。
Oh.
Zappity zap zap.
Oh
喋れる
no.
か。
Uh-oh.
戦闘中、奴から目を離してはいけない。ゴキブリというか、虫の怪人には何かと因縁がある。
強いよ、私は。
Well, cockroaches are notorious for their survivability.
そしてお互いを称え合っています。美しいスポーツマンシップです。
あったな。トイレで帯をほどいたら結び方がわかんねえ。
Uh-oh. Talk about edgelord with that name of a jutsu. Dark Held.
That's the guy that said he would kill all the monsters if they came in, right?
Yeah, he said that.
足りない奴らに教えてやってるだけ。
まあいいや。
Fair enough.
もしや素人か。
ああ、実はこういうの初めてなんだ。あんたの武術を体験させてくれ。
いいだろう。お望み通り。
Oh boy.
まずは俺の鬼なき下段蹴りを食らえば、次にどう熊殺し中段蹴りからの聖剣突き、最後に頭だ。あ、地獄送り死闘でお前の頭蓋骨
The hell bringing hand chop.
$99. Damn.
Hell yeah.
Also, he's just like, don't touch my hair.
Mr. Say Nothing.
ここで新しい情報が入りました。A級ヒーロー来光源氏が重傷を負い、倒れているところを発見されたとのことです。
ここに父親と一緒に子供がいたはずだ。 子供の行方を知っているか？
ナリン騎士の息子ワガンマ君が怪人にさらわれた。しかしナリン騎士による教会への出資は全体の 7% にも上る。彼の信用を失うのは痛手だ。
レスキューヒーローの金属バットが意識不明の重体で発見されました。ほらほら、どうした？
そんなものに当たる私ではない。
Cockroach Man's putting up a fight.
速いだけではない。視線を避ける独自の方向に加え、建物の死角まで巧みに利用してくる。本当はこんなものを実装したくなかったが、クセイの博士の言う通り。
なんだ？足がこれは。
超強力な瞬間接着。
Oh, you just got hit by a roach motel, bitch.
Stop even a speedy ninja in his tracks. Oh.
Ah.
Woo.
I thought he was gonna activate like a self-destruct or something. It's like,
Yeah, I thought maybe that's like from episode two.
he's like crawling around with just his arms. It's gonna be gross.
Uh-oh.
簡単に敵の手に落ちてるんじゃないわよ。焦っちゃってかわいい。だったらあんたもこのド S 様の奴隷仲間に入れてあげるわ。この人数相手になかなかやるじゃない。でもいつまでしのげるかしら。
Ouch.
Uh-oh. Damn.
So this has turned into one of those animes.
私の無知で自我を失わない。なんて自意識の強さ。嫌いなタイプかも。妹を呼ぶ餌にしようと思ったけどもういいわ。呼ばれなくたって来るわ。あの姉は。何かが近づいてくる。恐ろしい何かが。
These people do not care about infrastructure at all.
No, they don't.
彼女が来る。
ド S ヒーロー側にもとんでもねえ化け物が。
あいつは想像以上にヤバいようだ。一旦ここを離れた方が。
私が片付けるから。
逃げる時間を稼ぐな。攻撃しないで。
こんな攻撃のうち入らないわよ。
十分。
あとこういうのは味方じゃなくて足手まといっていうのよ。他にも怪人がいるみたいだし、そいつらにも伝えておいてくれる？こういう災害時は邪魔だからさっさと避難してって。
Guess Nick's not making it any further.
Nah.
困ったな。自分の力ではどうあがいても勝てないものの存在。名もなき一般人の中にすら俺よりはるかに強い者がいるという現実が。プロヒーローは本当に必要なのだろうか。
さっきのマックス君の方が思い切りが良かったな。
お前こそ避けるばかりで反撃してこないのは何なんだ。
一応あんたの実力も確認しておきたくてさ。
お前のような大して志も持っていなさそうな奴がなぜ。
才能ってやつじゃないかな。
いちいちムカつくやつだ。
最近は強い怪人も増えてる。あんたが頑張ったところで怪人がいようがいまいが弱い生き物は淘汰されていく。
Uh-oh. On my mask.
誰が生き残るだと。
強いやつらさ。
なんだ。
つまりこういうこと。
Damn.
One shot, one kill.
盛り上がってんな。
Poor Snick.
You gotta feel for the guy. I mean, at first we didn't like him because he had a very high sense of himself and had a lot of clout. But at the same time, you know, I get maybe he was trying to... He was not aware of Saitama's ability and thus, you know, had a, had a need to try and prove to himself that he was still something. But now it seems as though Sneck is on a downturn. I mean, it as much as I hate to admit it, it happens with everybody. I mean, even professional athletes, when they're at their peak. For instance, probably one of my favorite players of all time, Adrian Peterson, back when he was in his mid to late 20s, the guy was unstoppable. The guy was like, he couldn't be stopped. And then he blew out his ACL and MCL, and everyone thought that he was done and that he was never going to come back from that. Not only did he come back from that, the projected wait time on a knee injury that catastrophic is between 1 year to 15 months. He came back 8 months later and destroyed everybody and almost broke the single season rushing record. And that's just how much of a beast of a person he is. But now he's 34 and he is looking like he's slowing down a bit. And as much as I hate to admit that, I mean, it's just Father Time. Father Time is undefeated. I mean, and it's just like Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning was was one of my favorite quarterbacks to watch. And the clock struck midnight on Peyton Manning's career, and it was over. And it's just like here for Sneck, I think maybe he thinks he's on a downturn, to which the competition is getting much more stiff. Not just in the tournament that he's in and the other heroes coming up, but also from the monsters. The monsters are only getting stronger.
Yep. And
that's a scary thought, because you have the heroes that can stand up to shit like that. You have Saitama. You have Tornado. You have you have all these heroes that are immensely powerful. And then you have Sneck, who is at the bottom of the A-class barrel.
And then you have Geru, which the way he just said the strong and flashed Geru on the screen with Tornado and Saitama. I know he's just, pointing out, like, or the show is pointing out, is like, yeah, those are people who are on another level.
Yeah.
But I wonder if Geru, he's gotten put in his place at least once so far by Saitama. I wonder if maybe eventually he might turn his ways around if Saitama sets him down enough times.
He might, but at the same time, you have to understand that he has his own drive and will, and unless he wants to do it. See, Saitama can try and direct him in a better way, or maybe Bang can talk to him again to try and show him a better way of doing things, but the decision every time falls on the person, the individual. I mean, for instance, if, say, I know. Say Jeff Buckley, if he wanted to quit writing songs, whenever he actually said that he thought about retiring from doing music after he released his first album, because to him it was just such a daunting task of doing that, and he ultimately made the decision to come back. But how a human determines what they do, I mean, you have to have the will to do something. And if you don't have a love for it anymore, or you have a drive in you that honestly can't be deterred in any way, I mean, there's really nothing that can be done. I mean, as much as I think Garo could eventually turn around, maybe, if he has any redeeming qualities, but at this point, I think he's just too enveloped in the game of being a monster.
Yeah, because I wonder about Sonic too. Like, I don't know if maybe Sonic might team up with Garo at some point, or
just because he hates Saitama so much.
Yeah, pretty much. And like, he's getting to the point where he doesn't like Genos either, which Genos has gotten kind of a rivalry going with him, because he's planning to try to beat him next time he sees him. So,
well, yeah, I mean, because they're both very driven in their own way. I mean, Genos wants to understand how Saitama is so strong and become stronger. And Sonic, same thing, except he wants to kill Saitama. That's literally his motivation. I want to kill the man who's embarrassed me so many times.
Well, because he's originally an assassin, so that's what he does. He kills people, so.
Well, yeah.
He's just kind of quit for the moment because he's got just that on the mind.
Yeah. Murder on the mind. Ain't that fun. But, alright. Checking to see if there is a after credit scene here. Let's see. Yep. Here we go. Let's see what we got.
どうだギョロギョロ。怪人たちはうまく暴れているか。
はい、何匹かは失いましたが、おおむねこちらが優勢の模様。ヒーロー協会は慌てています。
豪傑は何をしている？
格闘家が集うイベント会場へ向かっているようです。現在確認できる大きな戦果は鬼サイボーグ、金属バット、そしてメタルナイト。しかもこちらにはまだ主力怪人たちが控えています。怪人協会の圧倒的勝利は確実です。怪人王オロチ様。
Oh,
Okay.
Orochi.
So Genos is down.
Yeah.
Shit.
Jesus Christ.
After killing Cockroach Man, I didn't think he'd go down that quickly.
I think there's... Well, you know the monsters have to have aces in the hole. I
Well,
mean...
presumably the back shot of what's-his-face, I mean, maybe he did it since he was on his way to the tournament.
Kind of looks like it.
Maybe. That might be the case.
He's probably going to end up showing up and interrupting the tournament.
Saitama's going to show him what's faster, feet or hands.
Well, feet, of course, because, of course, he's just going to be like...
Either that
You
or maybe
can
that
catch
other
a serious
guy.
punch. Wham.
Maybe the other guy will get to him first. The one that looks like he's like definitely the strongest martial artist there.
Maybe.
Maybe Saitama will be like,
Yeah.
okay.
It's like, wait, so I don't have to do everything? Awesome.
Yeah, right.
So
I don't know. That other guy seems like he's not really about killing monsters, but if one just showed up and attacked him, I feel like he might defend himself at least.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think that too. I mean, I see what Seiryu seems to be someone who is looking for a challenge himself, because he said himself he hasn't practiced in forever. He say he hasn't practiced in years, and it's just he's naturally gifted. You see, it goes back again to like naturally for instance, you're watching Naruto. Sasuke was a naturally gifted ninja. He was good at it in almost every way that he applied himself. It's just Sasuke rested on his laurels and didn't do hard work to get better and better. Instead, he wanted to jump to the front of the line, whereas Naruto knew he had to work hard. Even though Naruto had a massive amount of chakra, he was terrible at gathering it and controlling it.
Sasuke still worked at some things.
Well,
Like he worked at the chakra control with Naruto.
Well, he did, but at the same time, I mean, his chakra control, he got it like that. He's a natural.
Well, actually,
he's a natural at it.
Sakura actually got the chakra control like that.
Well, of course,
So remember,
Sakura
she did it
because
first. She was like already standing on the tree, and they were both like, "What the fuck?"
Well, yeah,
And
but
then like Sasuke was competing with Naruto to see who could run up the tree the furthest for like a whole day.
yeah, and the thing is,
he still had
you
to
see,
work
there's
at it,
people
too.
who have natural gifts for chakra control. It's just like here, certain people have natural gifts for being martial artists. Some people have naturally more flexibility, more strength.
And then you got people like Moomin Rider and Rock Lee that are just like, we got to go off of just our determination, pretty much.
Exactly, and that's the one thing about.
So that'd actually be really cool if like Saitama eventually starts mentoring Moomin Rider and he at least gets to the point where he can fight to an extent, like just from sheer determination.
Yeah, as it's been
I want to
stated
be a
before,
splendid hero as well.
as I've stated before, if I could give one person superpowers in the show, it would be Moomin Rider.
Yeah.
He deserves it because of just how dedicated and how good and pure-hearted he is at wanting to actually help people and be a hero. And overall, man, I mean, you want to talk about someone who had all the gifts? I'll tell you a story about a friend. Oh, actually, he was my friend's brother, Collins Womack. Collins, dig this. He was 6'1", weighed about, I'd say at his best, he weighed about 220, 230. This kid could flat-footed jump over a car. Like, I'm not talking over the hood. I'm talking like over the roof of the car.
Yeah.
He could also bench press around 300 pounds and ran a 4.340. He was a beast of a human being. And if he would have applied himself and would have actually been dedicated to sports in some way, maybe he could have done something great, because that's all the coaches would talk about. Like if he would apply himself, but he didn't have the will to. Instead, all he did was work out. Just
imagine
so
if that dude was in MMA and like somebody went for to shoot it like
a
went
single
in for a
double leg
shoot for a
takedown or something.
takedown and he just freaking like boing, just jumped over him, spun around, kicked him in the head, back of the head.
Well, yeah, well, and you know the other thing about Collins, as big as he was, as like jacked as he was, he could do the flagpole. He could like hold himself up on the pole and like go straight out like that, vertical, oh.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Well, or he could go horizontal. Sorry,
Yeah, horizontal.
Go full horizontal with like a flagpole. And I'm like, how in the hell?
Yeah.
It's just because he is a naturally
some
gifted individual.
Beast muscles.
Beast muscles and a beast human being. Can't really account for intelligence because, keep in mind, this is also a guy who, as a child, drank Miracle Grow because he thought it was Kool-Aid.
Maybe that's what did it.
That was the
What
secret.
if that is the case, though? What if it was the Miracle Grow that made him a monster?
That made him so beastly. Yeah.
Works on plants. Why not?
Right?
Good God, that's so good.
Maybe we need to go get some Miracle Grow.
No, it's already too late, man. It's
like-
already grown. It won't work.
Yeah.
Mashed up Sinzu beans in that stuff.
Right?
Maybe. God. All right. Well, ladies and
Gross.
gentlemen, that's going to be it for this one. This was One Punch Man season 2 episode 6. We hope that you enjoyed. If you want to watch the full version, link is in the description down below to our Patreon. You can check it out there. And until next time, signing off, I'm Nate,
Micah.
I'm Nick.
and we will see you all in the next one. Peace out.